Hey everybody, welcome to Karate Kids lesson number 2. I'm glad you're all here and I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. So today our lesson is going to be split into 3 parts. The first part is a warm-up just like our first lesson. The second part we are going to review the moves we learned in our first lesson. And the third part we are going to learn 2 new moves. So I think that will be kind of exciting. So let us get started with our warm-up. All right, everybody. So for our warm-up today, we are going to be doing 2 different exercises. The first one we're going to do some sit-ups. And then after that, we are going to do some squats. So get ready. Make sure you are in a space where you're not going to bonk into anything. Let's do our T test. Let's see if you guys remember this from last week. You're going to stick out both arms, make a T, and just do a quick spin. Make sure you don't hit anything. See, I hit that wall there, so now I know I was too close to the wall. And if you didn't hit anything, that means you're good and you have plenty of space. Before we get into our warm-up today, something that I did not explain in our last lesson is how to do proper breathing while exercising. It's very important that you are breathing whenever you're exercising, doing a warm-up or stretching, to make sure that, you can have plenty of air and oxygen and all that good stuff. So, here is how you do proper breathing. You want to take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out slowly through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out. In, out. Okay, let's do these. Let's do a couple more of these just to make sure we have the breathing down. All right, nice job. Now I want you to try and do one all by yourself. Good job. All right, so make sure you're breathing just like that all the time when we're doing our sit-ups, our squats, and our stretches. You want to make sure you're getting plenty of air and oxygen, so make sure you're doing the good breathing. Okay, everyone, so first you're going to lie down on your back on the ground like so. And you're going to take your knees and you're going to do this, kind of like it's like a little hill or something. I don't know. Then you're going to take your hands and you're going to make an X on your chest, like so. Now you are ready to do a sit-up. So sit-ups have 2 parts. We're going to go up and then we're going to go back down. Up and down. Up and down. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just like that. Good job. All right, let's see if we can speed our sit-ups up just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, now we will move on to our squats. All right, you can stand on up. Now we are going to do our squats. So you're going to take your legs, you're going to spread them out a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to make your hands open like this. You're going to put one hand on your chest, and you're going to stick one hand down like you're reaching for the ground. Now you're going to bend your knees and try and get the hand that's reaching for the ground to touch the ground. And you're going to stand back up. And now we switch hands. Down, try and touch the ground. Back up. Switch. Down, touch the ground. Back up, switch. And if you can't quite touch the ground, that's fine. And also make sure you're not bending over to touch the ground. If you do that, then the exercise won't work. You have to try and keep your back straight. Guys, nice job with the sit-ups and the squats. Next, we are going to just do some quick stretches. And I think these are the same ones we did in the last lesson. But you're gonna take your arms and you're gonna just spin them like this. Make these big circles. Get the circles as big as you can get them. Nice job. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more of these. All right, now we're gonna go backwards. Go the other way. Good job. Keep those circles as big as you can get them. Good job. All right, now you're going to take this arm, stick it out like that. Take the other arm, shoot it straight up, and hold this. You should feel kind of a stretch like in this arm, kind of around that area, if it's working. Okay, hold that a little bit longer. Good job, and shake them off. Other side, we're gonna take this arm, shoot it out that way. This arm, stick it up, and hold. Again, you should feel the stretch kind of like around that general area. Nice job. Keep holding. And make sure you're breathing for this entire process. Don't be holding your breath. It's very tempting to hold your breath while exercising. Make sure you don't. You want to be taking nice deep breaths just like that. All right, let's shake out our arms a little bit. Now you're going to take this arm, reach it behind you like you're scratching your back. Now take this arm, put it on top of your elbow, just like that. Now you don't want this hand to be pulling on your arm because you could hurt your arm. It's just kind of resting there. Good, just like that. Hold it. Make sure you're breathing. Good job. Okay, shake them out. Last one, you're going to take this hand, reach it behind you like you're scratching your back. This one is just resting on top. Again, you're not pulling or anything, just resting it. Good job. If this one is working, the stretch you'll kind of feel it right around this general atmosphere. Good job. Hold it just a little bit longer. Make sure you're still breathing. And shake it out. All right, nice job. Awesome job with the warm-up and the stretches. You guys did really good today. I'm proud of you. So go grab a quick drink of water, maybe take a little break if you need to, and come back when you are good and ready, and we will start reviewing all the moves I taught you guys in our last lesson. Okay, it's time to review our moves from the last lesson. Let's start by making our fists. Do you guys remember how to do this? We're gonna take our hands, we're gonna stick them out like this, spread the fingers, and we'll fold the fingers and put the thumb on top. Okay, let's do it again. Spread the fingers, fold, thumb on top. Very good. See, you guys remember this from last time. Now, do you guys remember this? It's very important that we have our thumb on top of the fingers right there. If you put it anywhere else, you'll hurt your thumb. So be very careful that it's in that spot. Okay, let's do it again. Spread the fingers, fold, put the thumb on top in that magic spot where it won't get hurt. Spread the fingers, fold, thumb on top. Nice job. Okay, this time I want you to see if you can make the fists all by yourself. I'll talk you through it, but I'm not going to show you. Let's see how you guys do. Okay, spread your fingers, fold them. Now put the thumb on top. Good job. Did you make sure the thumb was in the one spot where it doesn't get hurt? Good. Nice job. All right. Now we are going to do our fighting stance from last week. Do you guys remember this? We're going to take both our hands and we're going to make fists. Spread the fingers. Fold. Thumb on top. Now we're going to take one of our hands, put it up here in the top. The other hand is going to go down here at the bottom. Now the foot that matches the top hand takes a tiny step forward. Perfect. You are in your fighting stance. Okay, let's do it again. Make your fists. One fist on top, one fist on bottom, and the foot that goes with the top hand takes a little step forward. Nice. Very good. All right, let's do one more on this side. Make the fists. Make sure the thumb's in the good spot. One fist is going to go on top, one fist on bottom, and then the foot that matches the top hand, little step forward. Very good. Okay, now let us do the other side. We still have to make our fists the same though. Make our fists, stick the hands out, spread the fingers, fold, thumb on top. Now the other hand is going to go on top, and this hand is going to go on the bottom. Now the other foot, the one that goes with this hand, is going to take that little step forward. Very good. Okay, let's do it again. Spread the fingers, fold, thumb on top, this hand on top, this hand on bottom, and the foot that goes with this hand, the top one, takes that little step forward. Good job. I can tell you guys have been practicing this. You're doing pretty good. All right, now we are going to review our punch. But to do that, we first have to do our fighting stance. All right, now we are going to do our punch. So we still have to make our fighting stance, and we start that by making our fists. Spread the fingers, fold, thumb on top. This hand on top, this hand on bottom. Foot that goes with the top hand takes a little step forward. Awesome. We're now ready for our punch. There were 5 steps to our punch. Do you remember what the first one was? That's right. We're going to do retraction. We're going to take this hand, the one on the bottom, and we're going to pull it back into this retraction. You want to try and get your hand as far back as you can. If you kind of feel a bit of a stretch, that's good. That means you're doing a really good one. Nice. Now, do you remember what step 2 was after we retract? That's right. We're going to stick it out. Good. Remember what step 3? That's right. Flip. Step 4 is, that's right, bring it back. And what is the very last step, step 5? That's right, we're going to flip it again. Now, as I'm sure you guys remember, we are already retracted and ready to do another punch. We're already retracted, so we can step 2, stick it out, flip, pull it back, flip again. And we're ready to go. Retract, stick it out, flip, pull it back, flip again. Let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, nice job. This one I want you to try and do all by yourself. All right? I'm going to talk you through it. So step 1, retract. Pull that fist back as far as you can get it. Good. Step 2, stick it out. Nice. Step 3, flip it. Good. Step 4, bring it back. Nice. And lastly, step 5, flip it again. Good job. All right, let's do just a couple of punches with the other hand, and then we'll move on to some new moves. So let's make our fighting stance. make the fists, make sure that thumb is in the good spot. Now we're going to take the other hand, put it on top. Now this hand's at the bottom. Foot that goes with the top hand takes that little step forward. Now we're going to be punching with this hand, the other one. Step 1, trap. Pull it back as much as you can get it. 2, stick it out. 3, flip. 4, bring it back. 5, flip again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job, guys. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a pat on the back. Way to go. That was a really good review. Now make sure you keep practicing these moves even if we aren't working on them in our video. Now, we are going to go on and learn 2 brand new moves that I think that's going to be kind of fun. So we've already learned that punch, which this one is commonly referred to as just the regular punch, or sometimes it's called the reverse punch. So that's kind of the regular one. It goes at sort of a medium speed, and it has kind of medium power. Today we're going to learn 2 new punches. One is called the jab, which has very fast speed, but a lot less power. And then we're going to learn our third punch, which is called the hammer fist, which is much slower than the other 2, but it has a lot more power. Okay, so now let's walk through those 2 new punches. We'll start with the jab. But to do that, we need to first get in a fighting stance. Take your hands, make the fists, make sure you got that thumb in the good spot. One hand on top, one hand on bottom. The foot that goes with the top hand takes that little step. Perfect. So the jab, I personally think, is a little bit easier than the regular punch. So I think you guys will get the hang of this pretty quick. The new thing with the jab is we're using the top hand instead of the bottom one. So you're going to take your top hand, and all you're going to do is stick it out. And then you're going to bring it back. That's it. You just did a jab. It has a lot less steps than the regular punch, and it's a lot easier. That's what makes it so much faster than the regular punch. It doesn't have very many steps. Okay, let's do the jab again. You're going to take your top hand, stick it out, and bring it back. Stick it out, and bring it back. Very good. Stick it out. So see how my hand is pointing up like that? You want to make sure your hand is doing it. This is what's called candlestick up. Imagine you're holding a candle in your hand. You want the fiery bit to be pointing towards the roof. And we'll pull it back. Stick it out. Make sure you have the candlestick up. If you're holding, imagine this little candle. It's pointing up. And bring it back. Stick it out. Bring it back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, now we're going to do a super fast jab. So I want you to try and do this one as fast as you can. Remember all the steps, but there aren't really a lot of them. You just want to make sure you stick it out and bring it back. All right? See if you can beat me. Ready, set, go. How fast were you guys? You probably beat me. I was a bit slow. You guys did really good. Okay, let's do a couple of jabs with our other hand. So let's make another fighting stance. Fists. One on top, one on bottom. Foot that goes to top hand, little step forward. Now we're going to be jabbing with this new top hand. Stick it out with the candlestick pointing up. Pull it back. Out. Back. Out. Back. Out. Back. All right, let's do a super fast one. See if you can beat me. Remember, you go out and back and keep the candlestick pointing up. Ready, set, go. Oh, nice job, guys. Way to go. All right, kind of wiggle your arms out a bit. Get ready. You guys just did some awesome jabs. Now we are going to learn our third punch, the hammer fist. This one, I think, is a little bit harder to do than the regular punch. So this will probably be our hardest punch yet. Let's give it a shot. Take your hands, fists, one on top, one on bottom, foot that goes to top hand, little step forward. Okay, so the hammer fist uses the bottom hand just like the regular punch. Your first step is stick it out like this, kind of like what we did when we were making our T. All right, let's do that again. Just gonna take the bottom hand, stick it out. Good. Now your next step is you're gonna take this hand and you're gonna swing it in front of you just like that. Very good. Step 3, you're gonna pull it back. And step 4, flip it. So you're back to normal. Okay, this one's a little weird because you're doing that kind of weird swinging motion. So it's okay if you don't get it at first. Just focus on what I'm doing and you should be able to get it, I think. All right, let's do the hammer fist again. Bottom hand, we're sticking it out like a T. Swing. Pull it back. Flip. Very good. Let's do it again. Stick it out. Swing. Bring it back. Flip. Okay. Good job. Let's do a couple more. Stick it out. Swing. Bring it back. Flip. When you're doing the hammer fist, all the parts except that very last time when we flip, you want your fingers to be on the bottom. So when we stick it out, my fingers are on the bottom. Swing, fingers still on the bottom. Pull it back, fingers on the bottom. Now we flip, fingers are on the top. That's the only time they're on the top for the hammer fist. Okay, let's do one last one a little bit faster. Make sure you get all those 4 steps in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay, wiggle your arms out. We're gonna do the other side. Make your fists. This hand on top, this hand on bottom. Foot that goes with the top hand takes that little step forward like usual. Now we have a new bottom hand. We're gonna take this new bottom hand, we're gonna stick it out, swing, bring it back, flip. Again, stick it out, swing, bring it back, flip. Very good. Let's go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you keep the fingers on the bottom except for that last flip? Make sure that they are on the bottom. Stick it out, fingers on bottom. Swing, fingers on bottom. Pull it back, fingers on the bottom. Flip, fingers on the top. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, very good. So unlike the other 2 punches, the hammer fist takes a lot of practice to get it to go really fast. And so I'll show you just real quick what it looks like super fast, but it's okay if you can't do it like that yet. In fact, it's better if you go slow, step by step. But here, I'll show you what it looks like fast just so you can see. So we're here. That's kind of what it looks like. But for you guys, I still want you to go step by step, sticking it out, swing, bring it back, flip. All right, very good. We're going to do each of the punches just 2 more times just to get them fresh in our memory. Do our fighting stance, fists, one on top, one on bottom. We're going to do the regular punch from last week with this bottom hand. We're going to retract, stick it out, flip, pull it back, flip again. Very good. Now we're going to do our jab with the top hand. Stick it out, bring it back. Good. And now last one, we're going to do the hammer fist with the bottom hand. Stick it out, swing, bring it back, flip. Very good. Shake your arms out. Got to do the other side, and then we're all done. You guys have been doing so good. Make our fists. This one on top, this one on bottom. And then the foot that goes with this hand takes that little step forward. Okay, regular punch with our bottom hand. Pull it back, stick it out, flip, pull it back again, flip again. Good. Now the jab with the top hand. Stick it out, bring it back. Nice. Last punch of the day. Make it really good. We're going to do the hammer fist with our bottom hand. Stick it out, swing, bring it back, and flip. I did those last two together, so we'll do one more. Sorry, I messed up. You're going to stick it out, swing, bring it back, and flip. Nice job. Give yourselves a clap. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a high five. Very good. You guys did awesome. That was a whole bunch of stuff today, and you guys did really, really good. So thank you all for watching this video. And the details of your homework for this week are in the email I sent to your parents. So make sure they let you know what that is, and they can help you with that. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.